Hello and welcome back to the SRL iRacing League. Today we're here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the running of the first ever All-Star race in this league. So we just got done with qualifying not too long ago. Aaron Brown got the pole from there. So we will be lining them up soon, about 2 minutes left in practice, and then we'll go down to the starting grid, get everyone lined up, and then 100 laps here in the All-Star race. And the winner of the All-Star race will get $20. So unfortunately, the new leaderboard system I have is not working, so we're going to have to resort back to the old version. Old reliable, as a looks like practice might have just ended there. It should be going straight into the race, and then we'll line everybody up. So we gotta go back to this leaderboard for today, but hopefully by next week I'll have it all fixed. So let's go down the track side. You see the guy who's top of the charts right now here in practice. That's Elliott Drummond. And of course, since this is the first All-Star race in the league, everybody's looking for their first All-Star race win. Benjamin Walker, Trevor Huff, Michael Rosero, Harrison Chandler round out the top 5, excuse me. It's going to be a pretty fun battle as we have 17 entries on the leaderboard. So practice is about to end here in about 15 seconds. And then we'll get straight into the All-Star race. Which last season, the only time we've ever been here at Charlotte, or at the Charlotte Oval, was the last season for the long 200 lap race. Sam Brochu went on to win that one. Sam Brochu isn't here tonight, though. So we'll see probably a new winner here at this layout. Of course, Elliott Drummond has won at the Roval layout before last season. So we'll be doing a few pace laps under maybe 1 to 2 pace laps to get everyone sorted out. That should be Aaron Brown with Michael Rosero starting front row. So Aaron Brown will lead us to the green, and once probably by next lap I'll start going through the field just so everyone gets sorted out. Or actually I'll just go through them now as they start to sort out behind. So in row number 1 on the pole, Aaron Brown. Right beside him, Michael Rosero. Row number 2 looks to be maybe Xander, as I thought they would get it figured out faster, but I guess not. So it looks like we just got row 1 situated right now. So we'll just wait a little bit. So it looks like things are starting to get situated a bit better. There's about 1 lap to go till green. So we'll go through your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Aaron Brown. Right beside him, Michael Rosero. Row number 2, Xander Short with Blaze McKinney. Row number 3, it looks like it might be Benjamin Walker with Harrison Chandler. Row number 4 is Shane Dimitova with Trevor Huff. And then row number 5, I'm not sure, but I do see Dominic Barbagello there. Not sure who's to the inside, as it might be Shane Dimitova, as Walker's leaving a gap right now. So there might be someone in front of him. As the 1-go single is still intact, but not everybody's lined up. So we'll see if we actually go green this time. Looks like we're gonna go green, so Aaron Brown is gonna lead us to start the first ever All-Star race in this league. As the pace car is gonna peel down pit road, it's gonna be Aaron Brown with Michael Rosero leading us into the Geico restart zone. And green flags out here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A huge save there by Aaron Brown coming out of the corner, and Dominic Barbagello just got spun with Ollie Reeves to the inside. That's going to bring out our first caution here on lap number 2. As they all get it back going. We'll go all the way back to coming off of turn 2 with Aaron Brown. So you see, leading the race, and it's just those cold tires will get you very loose off the corner locally to save that race car. Not cause any problems. But then a bit further up here, Dominic Barbagello gets turned by Ollie Reeves into the inside. Grass he goes. Speaking of that, we'll pull up this moment. Already a Bundren lawn care moment, or Bundren grass lawn care moment. So there's one for the night. So already a caution here on lap number 2, and we actually have some takers coming down pit road, it looks like. Elliot Drummond, I believe Drake behind him in the 08. Shugel Reeves down there as well, as Drummond will come out first. So after Aaron Brown's little save back there, he falls back to 5th. Blaze McKinney up to 2nd now. But Michael Rosero out front. And like we mentioned before, he's won the latest event here in the Cup Series 2 weeks ago at Indy. And out of this, I believe this is his 3rd race of the season, and out of all 3 races, he seems to be pretty strong. He led a few laps back at Rockingham. Of course, won Indy 2 weeks ago, and now leading early here in the All-Star race. So we should be coming to the 1-to-go single this time by. Of course, choose cone is in play, so just be careful with that. As it looks like Michael's going to choose the inside, so does Blaze McKinney. That's going to leave the outside lane to Benjamin Walker in that 93. You know, I've just now realized this. I don't think any of Spino Racing is in this race. Because Riley, Sam, Barrett, Hayes, none of them are here. John Lynch. I believe Bundren... No, Bundren isn't even here anymore. Blaze McKinney and Alexander Schumacher, they might have an alliance team with them, but the actual Spino Racing driver is not here tonight. Kind of a big surprise, but it is just an all-star race, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Space car coming in this time by Michael Rosero is going to lead us back to the green flag. With Benjamin Walker to his outside and into the Geico restart zone. Green flag back in the air here at Charlotte. So last time by on cold tires, Aaron Brown get very loose coming out of turn number 2. We'll see if Michael can hang on to it, and yes, he does. Blaze McKinney in that 87, I believe last season at Charlotte. This is where he made his first career start in the SRL Iracing League. And he was pretty strong late in the run, but got into a wreck. As you see, he's looking inside for the race lead. Oh, gets very tight up into the 34 of Rosero. And now here comes Xander short, 3 wide on the inside. Blaze McKinney tried to make a bonsai move there, got very tight, and actually doored the 34. And Xander almost had the move of a lifetime there, but unfortunately is getting caught in the back as Walker's into the wall. 3 wide on the front straightaway. That's a bit sketchy, but they sort it out. It's Rosero still out front. Aaron Brown back up to 3rd. The ways these cars are just so drafted in the pit, this almost looks like the 2018 All-Star race right now. Everybody's just super close together. So you see the first side-by-side battle, that's Trevor Huff and Aaron Brown, but Huff looks to be getting that position. Yeah, Trevor Huff up into 3rd now. Now Benjamin Walker and Aaron Brown, they're battling for that 4th spot. Right behind them, Harrison Chandler and Xander Short battling for that 6th spot. Matthew Brower right behind both of them. Looks like Xander's going to get that position. And Xander into the wall a little bit there, trying to pass Aaron Brown. Looks like he might be able to get around him now. Maybe not. He had the run off of turn 4, but Brown side draft for a little bit. And now Brown's going to get passed by Short and Matthew Brower, it looks like. Single file for a good amount of cars until you get back there with Shane Dimitova and Jason Alexander. Both of them side by side. Now they sort it out. Two teammates. And they might not sort it out for long as Shane gets very tight. That's going to allow Alexander back underneath him. And now a further bit up front. Xander Short trying to make the pass on Aaron Brown. Or Brown's trying to pass him back, rather. Take that position back for 6th. Meanwhile, for 2nd, here comes Trevor Huff underneath Blaze McKinney. Getting very close and personal to each other. Benjamin Walker helping the 3 out a little bit down there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are teammates. The 93 and 3. They're on Jackson Fumaono's team that he just recently created. I believe it's those two, plus another guy. I'm not sure who. I'll have to look. It's Matthew Brower. He's slowly making his way up through the field. Right now up in the 5th. I believe he started mid-pack. Currently single file for most of these spots. Just as one big train led by Michael Rosero in that 34. First side-by-side battle is back here with Shane Dimitova and Ollie Reeves. Reeves is going to take that position. And then you go further back, Alexander Schumacher underneath Dominic Barbagallo. It looks like Barbagallo is going to take that position. Now here comes Elliot Drummond to his outside as well. Up front, you have Matthew Brower, who's trying to get around, and does get around Benjamin Walker for 4th. Now here comes Aaron Brown underneath Walker for 5th. Looks like Brown might be able to get this 93. Now Xander Short's turn. Tried to pass him, but Walker's going to close back in. Xander blocking Chandler all the way up the track. Chandler going to stick behind him. And now Xander going way up top, trying to pass that 93. But Benjamin's going to slide up and block his run. Xander's going to try it one more time, and he gets to his quarter panel this time. Can he stay up there? No, he can't. Walker's going to go back up and block his run again. Of course, none of these positions really matter. All you really need to do is get into that first spot. That's for 20 bucks right there. As Harrison Chandler's to the outside of Xander Short. That's for 7. Oh, and he gets turned by Xander. Into the inside he goes. Back up the racetrack. He's going to lock it down. And stays on the apron. I'm not sure if he came down or if Xander came up. But around the 29 card goes. We'll go back and take a look at that. There you go. He gets a nice run on Xander here on the back straightaway. And yeah, it looks like Xander... I don't know. It looks like maybe the 29 might have zigged. Xander might have zagged. There's a bit of an incident there. We'll go up top. See this from Chopper. Here we go. Yeah, maybe a bit of netcode in that as well. We'll go back. Slow motion here. Yeah, maybe a little bit of netcode as well, just very close together. And luckily Chandler didn't hit that inside wall. He came very close to it though. And a good job for locking it down for the most part. Of course the car is going to naturally slide back up the racetrack, but still locked it down very well and kept it out of harm's way for the most part. So Harrison Chandler actually stayed out. Everyone else has come down pit road. It looks like Michael's going to win the race off pit road. The 20 is sideways on pit road. Oh. Not sure what he's doing, but we'll go back and see why he's sideways. So actually coming out of pit road, Shane Dimodova, just a bit of a wheel spin, and around he goes. Good thing everyone goes through him, but he almost just kills Aaron Schugel. But Schugel goes right through him, so bit of an incident for this 20 team on pit road. As Xander's taking a longer stop too, because he's hit the wall a few times. Give me 1 second here. You might see Discord start to load up. There you go. So Harrison Chandler stays out. Very surprising after his spin. But maybe he's got some type of plan as he chooses the outside lane. Michael also does. So that's going to give the inside to Trevor Huff, and a lot of cars chose the outside lane. Blaze McKinney now second in line. Trying to look around. I don't think we have any Toyota. Oh, never mind. Alexander Schumacher's a Toyota. He's the only one in this race. We have 2 Hondas, I believe. Is Brower in a Honda? Oh, Brower's in a Camaro today. We got 1 Honda, 1 Toyota, 2 Toyotas. Aaron Brown's also a Toyota. A lot of Chevys like usual, and then a few Fords. So we'll see who wins the battle out of that. Right now it's a Chevy front row. Harrison Chandler with Trevor Huff. Chandler stayed out under that caution. So he's going to lead us to the green flag here. And green flag's back out here on lap 24. So we'll see 24 lap older tires for this 29. As Huff quickly out from behind him. Oh, very, very sideways Schugel goes, and he's around in the back. Elliott Drummond also spinning. with Benjamin Walker. And a lot of cars were very loose off that corner. A few of them hit the wall. I think Brower did as well. We'll go back and watch Schugel, see what happened to him. Just these new tires. And out of the corner. It looks like Schugel just gets loose. Around he goes. There's Drumman and Walker making contact there on the inside as well. Schugel actually held on to it, but Drumman did not. And up front here, a few of these drivers hit the wall too. Yeah, I believe Brower contact with Alexander there. Huff was also up the track. Just a lot of different things happening there. And another quick caution here on the circuit. So Harrison Chandler gonna come down. Nope, I thought he was, but he's gonna stay out. Out of all that, Blaze McKinney got up to second. So you got Schugel down pit road. And he might be the only one. And yes, he is. So should be coming to the choose cone this time by. And we'll see which lane Chandler chooses here. He chose the outside. Yeah, he chose the outside lane last time by. We'll see where he goes, and he's going to go back outside. Blaze shoots way down low. Michael Rosero up high. Brown down low. Then you got Huff, Barbagello, Alexander, Brower. Everybody else sliding up behind. So Harrison Chandler out front. I know he raced a little bit last season and then just kind of disappeared from the league altogether, but came back, I believe, at Rockingham. Led a few laps there under some strategy. And at Indy, I believe, I'm not quite sure where he finished at Indy, if he even raced. But yeah, he seems to be relatively back after his little absence. And leading here early, but he's got about 25 lap older tires than everybody else. So we'll see how long he can keep this lead as we come back to the Geico restart zone. Green flags back in the air here at Charlotte. As Rosero, a huge push to the back bumper of that 29. And now he's looking outside of Harrison Chandler. As here comes that 34. And Blaze McKinney's taking no time. He looks 3 wide underneath that 29. Malachi Drake into the wall back there. And Blaze McKinney now up the second. Hits that apron a little bit, but has room to come up. And he blocks Trevor Huff. But Michael Rosero back out front, and he is pretty much dominating this thing. 3 wide again in the back. Harrison Chandler underneath Blaze McKinney, sliding up a little bit. Trevor Huff 3 wide outside too. This track is very, very tight, but 3 and 4 wide does work sometimes. As Chandler gets a bad corner, or bad exit, so he falls back a little bit on those older tires. And Blaze McKinney on the apron gets very sideways, but hangs on to it. Jason Alexander losing it from behind. Everybody's just sliding. Now Dominic's in the grass. A lot of different things happening, but so far everybody holding on to it relatively clean. Malachi Drake almost just got turned back there as well. Almost cleared himself on Xander Short. A lot happening just in that 2 laps, it feels like. We head back up front, and still Michael Rosero, Trevor Huff, Aaron Brown. Your top 3, your first side-by-side battles back here with Harrison Chandler and Ollie Reeves. It looks like Chandler's going to clear that 31. Walker trying to play a picture in this. And here he goes underneath Harrison Chandler. This is for, I believe, 7th. These 3 cars battling right here. Walker's going to finally clear that 29, and he's going to set his sights on Dominic Barbagallo now. It's Michael Rosero. He's still dominating this thing up front, looking for that $20. Of course, 2 weeks ago he won at Indy, getting that big cash payout of $60 or $65, I believe. And getting his first career win as well in the SRL Cup Series. Look behind there. Elliott Drummond in the wall, looking 3 wide on Ollie Reeves and Harrison Chandler. Of course, Drummond had an earlier spin. Same for that 29. So Drummond trying to regroup. Of course, that 29 on older tires. So he's trying to just save the tire set towards the end of this thing. Not to mention Elliott Drummond, your points leader by 41 points over Brochu. Of course, this isn't a points pain race, but getting a little bit of practice for next week at Charlotte, the oval. Although I think he'd much rather be racing on the verticals. You see Xander and Chandler side by side. Of course, these 2 had contact earlier. Sending the 21 or 29 around. So Xander's going to get around him this time. As up front, these top 2 have pretty much pulled away from everybody else. As Blaze McKinney leads that second pack with a lot of other cars. It's about a 5-car pack right here with McKinney, Brower, Brown, Barbagallo, and Walker. As they see Barbagallo look underneath Aaron Brown. And now Walker back on the outside of Dominic. Ollie Reeves and Elliott Drummond trying to close in on this battle as well. Walker will pass the 17. qualifying walk here. We'll go to his back bumper. It's the 17's all over it. That's not it. That's not it. Here we go. He was all over it, but now he's all over the back bumper of Brower. Take a good look at that diffuser. And look at his Instagram too, I guess this is a shout out. But now to the inside of Brower. He will make that pass for fourth. Side by side back there for sixth, Barbagello and Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown is another one of the drivers that went quiet mid-season last season, but has come back this season a little bit and gotten a few podiums so far. Finished second at Chicagoland, I believe, or it was either Chicagoland or Kansas, or it might have been Vegas actually. I think it was Vegas. The one Bradley won, and so far he's run most races this season. I believe he's sitting top 10 in the points standings. Of course, we talked about the 17 of Dominic Barbagello. He's sitting 5th in points right now, but he's had a lot of different incidents this season, and admin's determined that he will be forced down or demoted to the Truck Series full-time. I don't know when that effect is going to happen, but we do have a caution on the speedway. It's on the back straightaway here. It looks like Aaron Schugel, and he's got a ton of damage to that 81 machine. I think Harrison Chandler was also involved. So go back and see what happened. See, underneath looks like Shane Dimitova here. Looks like he might have just cleared himself. Yes, he does, and around he goes. And a big hit into the inside wall, that opening right there. Heavy contact. See again, you see he just comes up and clears himself on Shane Dimitova. Around he goes. Luckily, no one else involved. Shane gets clipped there, but I'm pretty sure he might have gone around. But a hard hit for this 81 into that opening of the wall. That's certainly going to end his race. They see Shane spinning, Jackson and Harrison get by. Right on board with the 81 after this wild ride. Watching it real time again. So judging by that logo, by their rear tire, I think we found the third person who was on that team that Jackson owns. But unfortunately, his day is done. Actually, wait, I forgot. Since this is a special event, you do get a fast repair, so his day is not over. But he has used his fast repair. So it looks like everyone came down pit road, except for maybe a few drivers. Aaron Brown, Xander Short, looks like they've stayed out. Or they took maybe 2 tires. I wasn't sure. I was looking at the replay. We should be coming to the choose cone this time by just under halfway in this race. As this one's going by pretty fast as Brown is going to go to the inside. Ooh, Xander Short quickly down to the inside as well. I think that threw Rosero off guard. That's going to leave the outside lane for Blaze McKinney. So Matthew Brower has DNF'd. I'm not sure why, but I'm pretty sure he might have maybe just left. So Aaron Brown, your pole sitter, going to lead us back to the green flag here. As the pace car's down pit road, green flag back in the air here on lap 47. And already an early caution. I'm not sure for who. Maybe for Schugel. We'll go back and try to figure out what happened. I don't think there's any segments. But maybe there are segments. I'll have to look that up. Oh, that's the caution. Shane Dimitova and Jason Alexander wrecked on the heading into turn one. So two teammates right here. Yep, just a bad bump and Shane into the wall. So yeah, there are no segments, by the way. But we do have another quick caution there. So I hope I didn't just jinx us saying that this race has been going by pretty quick. So here comes Xander Short. Oh, never mind. He's going to stay out. So after this, we're supposed to be having a burnout competition. I don't know if I'm going to be here for that because it's already 12 o'clock and I got to get up at 5:30. So don't think I'm going to be there. But if the drivers want to get clips from it, I will happily edit a video for next stream and play it before the stream starts. So Aaron Brown will lead us once again to the choose cone, and he chooses inside. Xander's going to choose outside. Blaze way down low as well. Walker outside. Rosero inside. Huff outside. So Aaron Brown will lead us back to the green flag. Let's see if they can actually make it to turn 2 this time. Got some guys up here, this front row, who haven't been to Victory Lane in any of the SRL series yet. Of course, Blaze has 3 wins, 2 in trucks, 1 in cup. Walker has a win in cup. Rosero has a win in cup. And you got Huff back there who hasn't won as well. So we'll see if they can change that winning the All-Star race tonight. And green flag's back in the air here on lap 51. Nice jump from Aaron Brown. And oh, very loose. Xander short goes. He's in the wall a little bit, but keeps it straight. Kind of pulling away Aaron Brown, Blaze McKinney. Xander short holds on the third. Rosero trying to get fourth from Walker, and he does. Blaze McKinney all over the back bumper of Aaron Brown. Remember, Brown and Short stayed out underneath, I believe, the Aaron Schugel caution. So they're on a bit older tires than everybody else. This one car big time into the wall back there. I think that's Jason Alexander. Yes, it is. And he's got a ton of damage to his race car. Maybe a broken toe link. So he's going to have to probably take a fast repair next time he pits. But as we go back up, it's still Blaze McKinney. He might want to get around this 18 pretty quickly here. As we know, Michael Rosero, he's been very fast, and right now he's closing in on these two. It's Blaze looking outside now. He tried inside last corner. Now he's going to dive it in. Trying to get that crossover move on that 18. But couldn't really go anywhere there. Still trying to look for a way around Aaron Brown, looking high. Brown's going to slide up. That might open the door for the 34 on the 87. No, it won't. But here comes Blaze Alexander. Blaze McKinney down low. And he hits the apron, so does Rosero. They're both very loose. Brown into the wall now. This might hand the lead to the 87, and yes it does. So Blaze McKinney out front. Right, here comes Rosero already to his inside lane. Blaze is going to shut that door, though. As now Benjamin Walker finds his way up into third on those fresher tires. Short and Brown side by side. Now Brown sliding up into Short, and he's going to turn him around. There goes Xander Short around into the infield. He's going to save it. Another Thunder and Grass lawn care moment. Yeah, Brown was coming up the racetrack. He started sliding up and just unfortunately gets into the 38 there. And a nice save by Xander Short. That's going to be a little bit of a setback for this 38. Back up front. Blaze McKinney still up front with Michael Rosero. Benjamin Walker, Trevor Huff, and now Michael with a huge run looking inside. Blaze trying to block it, but here he comes. Blaze trying to hold him down there the best he can. These two still have a faster pair, so if they end up crashing, they can still continue. Most of these drivers do. I think Aaron Schugel might be the only one without a faster pair. Side by side for the race lead. Bit of contact again by these two. And Benjamin Walker looking 3 wide underneath. Trying to take that lead away. And I think he's clear of all of them. Yes, he is very loose up the racetrack. Into the wall. And now they're all wrecking. Blaze McKinney up into the wall as well. Down across the track. Schugel runs into him. Benjamin Walker also around Michael Rosero. And we were just talking about Aaron Schugel using his fast repair already. Well, I believe he's going to be done for the day. So you see Blaze McKinney just backing up. And yeah, that was never gonna go well. This track is just way too tight for moves like that. So we'll go back and see. The leaders side by side. Benjamin Walker just did not want to wait behind him. Looks 3 wide underneath both of them. And I thought he had it. I thought he was going to have it. But he just slowly starts creeping up the racetrack. He's actually just sliding through the whole corner. Up the track, into the wall. Blaze McKinney, contact. There's Michael Rosero. Trevor Huff through the grass as well. And then Blaze McKinney gets demolished by Aaron Schugel. Up here on this front straightaway. Everyone else avoids it, and then here comes Schugel. Bam. Good nose camera on Blaze McKinney, see what he saw. Huge impact there for Schugel and McKinney. Watch it in slow motion here. And as Xander Short trying to help Blaze McKinney. McKinney's engine is killed. It's actually blown. But he has a fast repair, so if he can get to his pit box without towing, he can use that fast repair very quickly here. But they have to hurry because the leaders are on the back straightaway. Heading into 3. It's going to be close. See if this guy goes a lap down, but I don't think he will. Xander Short being a really big team player right now. And Blaze McKinney's going to get into his pit box, and he's going to be able to use his fast repair very quickly here. And just like that, the whole car is fixed. We'll see if Blaze McKinney can still get out and away. He does. I think he might be a lap down. But he's going to be the only one a lap down, so he can take an easy lucky dog. Let's see at the 10. Oh, he didn't use his fast repair. I'm kind of surprised. I thought his toe link was a bit broken. Yeah, Blaze McKinney is a lap down. But after all that, it hands the lead over to Dominic Barbagallo. I believe him and Shane Demetova stayed out. Everyone else came down pit road. So Blaze is going to have to hope for a pretty quick caution here, because he does have a fast enough car to get back up there. It's just he's a lap down now. But hey, a whole new engine in that thing. It's probably going to be a rocket ship. So Dominic's going to choose outside. Shane's going to choose inside. So Dominic Barbagallo will lead us to the green flag. New leader out front. Actually, a new front row. Shane Dimitova up here too. So Dominic Barbagallo going to lead us back to the green flag. Green flag's out here at Charlotte with 36 laps to go. Few drivers in the wall. The back, Blaze McKinney just might have gotten spun. He saved it though. Gonna have to keep that car clean. Really doesn't matter because he's still the lucky dog. That was a very close one. Lives out just in there. But up front, Trevor Huff trying to go for the race lead on Dominic Barbagallo. Looking high now. Gonna get to his quarter panel. Side draft a little bit. They're side by side behind two. Drummond up into Dimitova. They hang on to it. They're still side by side up front. Huff with those new tires trying to get Dominic Barbagallo. Barbagallo's going to get a bit tight. Still on the quarter panel of that 3. But now Huff is going to clear with 34 laps to go. Trevor Huff's going to try to pull away here before those other drivers with newer, fresher tires pass Shane Dimitova and Dominic Barbagallo. Barbagallo, he's still hanging pretty tough a few car lengths back. As if you pit it there, you should be able to make it on fuel. Look at this battle in the back. The guy who's dominated this race stuck 3 wide, now back to 2. Just trying to slice and dice his way through traffic after his earlier spin. As Shane's in the wall, Drummond underneath him, trying to make that pass. How about Alexander Schumacher up here in the top 5? Now Schumacher and Shane Dimitova side by side for that 5th spot. And just a log jam of cars behind them. But Schumacher's going to take that position away. Oh, Shane Divitova's losing in the middle, and he collects Michael Rosero, and this is going to be a big one. Good news for Blaze McKinney, bad news for about 6 drivers here. As a few of them are going to have to use their fast repairs. So I'm not really sure what happened to this 20 car, but he just got very sideways coming out of turn number 2. Or actually just on the back straightaway here in general. Oh, looks like him and Michael make contact. Ollie Reeves, Benjamin Walker, Xander Short, Harrison Chandler, all involved. Yeah, a few of these drivers are going to have to use their fast repairs. Including the car who's dominated today. I don't think he used the fast repair last time when he was in that wreck, but he's definitely going to have to use one now. His front end is smashed. See, and then Shane just could not hold on to it after the contact. Spins back down the racetrack. Luckily, the 31 was there for the 34 to kind of cushion his impact. Yeah, a pretty decent sized wreck. 6 cars all together. Aaron Brown, Malachi Drake down low to get by. So another decent sized wreck here. A few drivers down pit road. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's come down pit road. And we actually had a few stay out. Elliot Drummond, Alexander Schumacher, and Malachi Drake. So 3 drivers staying out, maybe hoping for another caution with around 20 laps to go. As laps are winding down, but there's still time to do something. So we should be coming to the choose cone this time by. Like I mentioned, Blaze McKinney got the lucky dog, so he's back out on the lead lap. And we know he has a fast car, so he's probably going to be up there eventually. As I thought we were coming to the choose cone, but I guess not. So coming to the choose cone, Elliot Drummond chooses outside, Schumacher down low, Barbagallo up high. Huff up high as well, Malachi down low. The top 3 here all, remember, stayed out. Everyone else came down pit road. So we'll see. We'll have about 27, 26 laps to go. We'll see if they can keep it green. And we got a few different strategies. It's to the 68, the 17. They're hoping for a caution maybe around with 20, 18 laps to go, so they can have a bit fresher tires than everyone else when they come down pit road. If they don't have sets left. But a lot of those drivers back there just use their fast repairs. So if there's another big one, we could see many drivers out of this one, as Ollie Reeves has gone a lap down, but the green flag's back in the air for Elliott Drummond. Quickly, Michael Rosera already 3 wide on Blaze McKinney and Ollie Reeves. Or, that's not Ollie Reeves, that's Benjamin Walker. Blaze McKinney gets his nose chopped by Harrison Chandler. He still slew Chandler very sideways. A lot of these drivers sideways off that corner. Everybody scatters, but so far relatively clean. Oh, Huff makes contact with McKinney, and they're all saving it. They're all in the grass. That's a big mistake by Trevor Huff, as he hit the outside wall pretty hard there too. And still very sideways that 03 is, or that 3 car is. I back up into the wall. There's something wrong with the 3. Because now he's got a ton of damage, and man, he was one of the faster cars today. He's going to have to hope for a quick caution here. I believe he still has a fast repair. But back up front, Elliott Drummond has a nice lead over Barbagello and Schumacher. But Blaze McKinney quickly has found his way already almost inside the top 5. McKinney trying to look around, trying to find a spot, but these cars right in front of him are side by side. He's really got nowhere to go right now in that 87. And now he almost looked 3 wide there on Xander and Malachi, but decided not to. And now he's looking way upstairs, trying to get that run on Xander. And here he comes on that outside lane. But now he's got Michael Rosero, who's closed in. Same for Aaron Brown. And now Blaze McKinney slicing his way through this field. Trying to look to get around that 08 of Malachi. That's going to tug back in behind him. As these drivers, they've caught... oh, Blaze was in the wall there a little bit. Almost had contact with Michael Rosero, but still stays in front of him. Like I was saying, they caught the 2 Dominic has. You know that 17 wants to make a statement right now. Might have some company from Alexander Schumacher. Here comes Schumacher to the outside lane, trying to get around him. As we're coming to 20 laps to go this time by Elliott Drummond, looking to hold on for this All-Star race win. But Blaze McKinney, Michael Rosero with fresher tires, they're coming fast. And they've also been the 2 fastest cars, 2 of the faster cars today. As the top 8 have split away from the rest of the pack. As these drivers all bundle up again. Blaze McKinney nowhere to go. As Schumacher and Dominic Barbagello side by side, but I think Barbagello might be cleared now. Yes, he is. As Blaze McKinney trying to get around his teammate Alexander Schumacher. As I'm not sure what's wrong with that 87 08. That's been a visual glitch. As Rosero into the wall, but he's to the outside of Blaze McKinney right now. Michael Rosero trying to get around this 87, and he will. Oh, very sideways goes one car. That might bring out the caution. That's Shane Dimitova with Harrison Chandler. And yes, it will. Caution's out. Jackson just gets by. This Chandler has a bunch of damage to that 29. I believe he just took a fast repair, so this is going to hurt him. As we'll go back and see what happened. We go side by side with Shane Dimitova. And just comes up into Shane. And poor Shane, that's the second car that's come up into him out of turn 2. You see, watch it in slow motion here. Yeah, Harrison Chandler just comes up the racetrack into the side of Shane Dimitova. And around they both go. And Harrison takes a pretty big impact into this inside wall. Shane kind of stays off it. Bit of contact there, but that's about it. We're going to go back quickly here to just go look at the pit stops. As most drivers should be in. You see Drumman. It looks like, yeah, all but 3 drivers, Dominic Barbagallo, Michael Rosero, and Benjamin Walker, they've all stayed out. Everybody else in, though. We'll see who comes out first. You see Schumacher there, you see Drumman, and it looks like it's going to be Drumman out first with Schumacher second. Alexander third. I think Sander might have gotten fourth, and then Brown fifth. So strategies now, as we see 3 drivers staying out. Now Michael Rosero, he's been the fastest car today. But he's going to have about 10 lap, maybe even more older tires than everybody else behind him. And he's also been in the wall at least once or twice that last run. So we'll see if all those things affect him towards the end of this race. Coming to 15 laps to go. Things are definitely about to start getting chaotic here. So we'll be restarting with 13 laps to go. Will they make it all 13 laps? Who knows? At Rockingham and Indy, both those races, we hit all the overtime or all the green-white checkered attempts. So we'll see if we can actually see the white flag and checkered flag under green this time. It's coming to the choose cone this time by. We'll see what lane Dominic chooses here. He's going to go inside. Rosero's going to go outside. Walker's going to go outside too. That's going to leave the inside open for Elliott Drumman. So still only 2 drivers out of this one, as Ollie Reeves got the lucky dog there. 10's been down pit road for a little while. I believe he's a few laps down. So here we go, 13 laps to go. Coming to the restart. A lot of these drivers have used their faster pairs already. So if we see some sort of big one, it's over for a lot of these drivers. But it's going to be Dominic Barbagallo leading us back to the green flag. Michael Rosero to his outside. And green flag's back out in the air here at Charlotte. 13 laps to go to decide an all-star race winner. Dominic out to a nice lead. Elliott Drummond, though, with those fresh tires, already up the second and clear. Oh, Brown very loose with another car. They're both into the inside wall. And Brown's going to come back up the racetrack, almost collect a few more. And that's going to bring out the caution. Shane Dimitova that spun down there with him. So we'll go back and see what happened. Here we go on the restart. I think Schumacher kind of slides up the racetrack. I think he tries to look underneath Schumacher here. But just gets underneath him and gets very loose off the corner. There's Shane also into the wall behind him. And almost comes back up the track and collects. I believe that was Jason Alexander. So that could have been very, very big. Let's see in slow motion here. Now did the 68 and 18 have contact? Well, that's just not a great camera angle. Yeah, a little bit of contact by both of them. It sends Aaron Brown to the inside. Luckily, I think Aaron Brown still has a faster pair, so this won't hurt him too much. Poor Shane Dimitova, he's been in just quite a few wrecks tonight. And then back up the racetrack, almost collects Jason Alexander, but hooks it back left to keep off of him. So a few drivers electing to pit. Of course, Aaron Brown, Shane Dimitova, Jason Alexander, Jackson. I think that was Harrison Chandler too. I'm not quite sure how it happened, but Michael Rosero is still counted as second place. I thought Drumman got in front of him, but I guess not. Here we go. With moment of caution, that's where you stand. I guess the caution really didn't come out until about right here, so yeah, Rosero was out in front. He got a huge run on that too. Coming out of turn number 2. But we're sliding into 10 laps to go. Dominic Barbagallo still leading this one. And we might be coming to the choose cone this time by, maybe not. Looks like we will, so Dominic's going to choose the inside. Michael Rosero is going to choose outside. I think Drummond will go inside. Yep. Walker outside. So we'll be restarting with 9 laps to go. We'll see if they can keep it clean. But it's definitely going to be chaotic. Dominic Barbagallo leading us back to the green flag with Michael Rosero to his outside. Let's see if Dominic can get another good start like he did last time. Help from Elliott Drummond. Nope, no help this time. Dominic gets a great start, and green flag's back out in the air. 9 laps to go here at Charlotte. 9 laps to determine a all-star race winner. Drummond side by side with Rosero coming out of the corner. Able to clear that 34. Oh, they're wrecking again. Xander's to the inside. He saves it though. They all save it. That's going to be a big setback for this 38 machine. Back up front though. Elliott Drummond, Michael Rosero, they're side by side. This is what Dominic wants to see. 8 laps to go here at Charlotte. Bridger Walker there right behind these two. Blaze McKinney cleared for 5th, but he's sliding up. Here comes Trevor Huff, maybe underneath him. Malachi Drake into the wall. Aaron Brown looking 3 wide. Oh, he's going to slide up. Schumacher and Huff make contact. Aaron Brown is still sliding up into Huff. They all keep it straight. 7 laps to go. Drummond is clear from everybody else. He's going to try to set his sights on Dominic Barbagallo now. Brown and Huff side by side. Everybody behind them side by side as well. Walker giving the 2 a bit of a push. Huff and Brown still going at it behind as we got 6 laps to go here at Charlotte. They're slowly reeling in the 17. As Dominic Barbagallo trying to break the draft. It's all these other drivers trying to bump draft each other, try to catch up to Dominic. Dominic very tight through the corner though. He might have sent it a bit too hard. That's going to give a nice run for this 2 as we got 5 laps to go here in the All-Star race. Trevor Huff up into the wall, and there goes Schumacher with Reeves around. And that's going to bring out the caution with 5 laps to go. So we'll go back, take a look at what happened. These two were just battling. These few were just battling and battling and battling. And Huff thought he was clear. He was not. Makes contact with Brown, and then Reeves gets into the back of Schumacher, and they both go spinning. Oh, big hit for Schumacher into that inside wall. Watch from a different angle here. There's a while. Oh, and Schumacher cannot move. His car is just broken. That's unfortunate for him. He's trying to get it going, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it all the way back around. I'll be right back under this caution, though. Alright, I am back. So it looks like Schumacher just kind of called the tow truck. He's now 2 laps down. So very unfortunate for that 68, who was running pretty decent. He's actually getting pushed by Ollie Reeves, so that Ollie Reeves is his tow truck. And yeah, you see that left rear not looking too hot there, as Reeves is a lap down. Just good sportsmanship here. Of course, we saw Xander pushing Blaze McKinney earlier. And now you got Ollie Reeves pushing Alexander Schumacher, but they still have a while to go. I'm pretty sure they're coming... Oh no, they're actually coming out of turn number 4. I thought they were on the back stretch. Let's see if the 68 can make it to his pit box. I don't know if he got that big of a push. And it doesn't look like he will. And now Shane Dimitova is going to come help him. Try to. Hopefully he's not being ghosted. No, he's not. There we go. Second tow truck. Just great sportsmanship all around. Yep, Schumacher will make it to his pit box. And will take his fast repair. Unfortunately, he's 2 laps down. I think Ollie Reeves got to get his lap back. We should be coming to the choose cone this time by with 2 laps to go. This time it's Elliott Drumman up into second. Barbagella's going to choose inside. Drumman's going to choose outside. So we'll see if this is going to be the final restart of the day. We'll see if we can crown an all-star race winner. There's Schumacher. He's just going to go... Oh, he's just going to slow down. Remember, whoever wins this gets $20. So... Aaron Brown already gets 15 for winning the pole in the All-Star qualifying. So if he can somehow get up here and win, he'll collect $35 to end the day. He's currently 8th on the outside lane, that black 18. So things are about to get chaotic here. As it's going to be Dominic Barbagallo leading us back to the green flag. And green flag's out here at Charlotte. 2 laps to go. A nice jump from Dominic Barbagallo. They're side by side for second. This is what he needs. And now it looks like Michael Rosero. He might be clear of the 2. Yes, he is. So he's going to try to set his sights on Dominic. But you know Dominic's about to go crazy here. One of the more aggressive drivers in this league. As out of turn number 4, they're going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Blaze Designs. Michael Rosero trying to run a different line. That's going to allow maybe Elliott Drummond to get underneath him. It does. That's what Dominic Barbagallo needs as the 34 is in the wall. And I don't think anyone's catching this 17 anymore. And Elliott tried. He's going to wall ride, but it's not going to be enough. Dominic Barbagallo needed to make a statement, and a statement has been made. Dominic Barbagallo wins the All-Star race. As they crash behind. What a win for this 17 team, and I believe the first win for Honda in the league. As he's going to come to the front straightaway here to do his burnouts. Dominic Barbagallo, even though this is a points paying race, we'll still be seeing him in victory lane as he wins the first ever SRL All-Star race, and he wins $20. So congratulations to him. And he's going to burn it down here on the front stretch. So Dominic Barbagallo picks up the win. We'll go back and see what happened on that last lap with all the wrecks and stuff. There we go. So Drummond tries to sit it in there to wall ride, but it just doesn't work, and this is basically what causes the wreck. As everyone just sliding, slipping, flipping, everything. Everything happened here. Brown took a big hit into that inside wall. Oh, and it gets destroyed there. Everybody's just dying. Just a major wreck to end this one. But it's Dominic Barbagallo who comes out on top. We'll get to interviews now. Just do a few things here. Oh wait, actually, who finished? Who finished in them positions? Blaze McKinney got third. So we'll pull up Blaze McKinney first. All right, Blaze. So a pretty decent race overall for you. Unfortunately, got into a wreck that had to use your fast repair about midway through the race there, and after that, you just couldn't seem to find your way back up front. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean we were quick there earlier. We got the lead and stuff, and felt good. But I don't know. Just overall, I didn't think I was as fast as some of the other guys tonight, like Rosero and mostly just Rosero. He was kind of the class of the field, but um, I could get speed, but I just couldn't roll the corners as good as some people, and especially once I got back there in traffic, it was just really difficult to pass cars. Like everybody was just kind of even, so it's just hard to get runs on people and unless they mess up. So I mean, I'm glad we got back up to third. I felt like at the end of there we would have a shot with the fresh tires, but it really didn't do much for us. It's just way too tight. I couldn't really go anywhere, so I just kind of let him wreck in front of me and made it through for third. So it was fun. Looking forward to next week. Hopefully we can run a little better in the points race, but overall fun race.
All right, is there anyone you would like to thank before you head out here?
Nothing to you for putting on the amazing broadcast every week. Thanks for staying up late with us. You're the GOAT. Shuey, everybody put on the league every week. Glad to be back after the summer break. 219 Racing, Glenn, Budger Lawn Care, Blaze Designs, everybody that puts this 87 car on the track.
All right, well, congrats on your third place tonight, Blaze. pretty sure next week is the long 200 lap race at Charlotte, so
Oh yeah,
we're all gonna be up late again.
marathon.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
All right, bye bye.
Oh, I
Oh,
just dragged myself in here.
Bogey,
All right.
All right.
Bogey wants two of us.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm
Okay.
gonna go back up here. All right, Michael. So you seem to be the fastest car today, but unfortunately that just restart getting stuck side by side there with Elliot Drumman kind of held you back a little bit, and you couldn't go up there and get the win. So how do you feel?
Yeah, a little disappointed, but nonetheless, that was easily the most fun I've had on this sim in a while. I mean, definitely not those last 20 laps, but the first like 40 were really good. I mean, the battle with me and Blaze, Benjamin, and I think it was Sammy too. That was like that felt like 2008 all over again, man. Like it was absolutely insane. I had a blast, but a little bummed out we didn't win, even though we were the fastest car out there. But yeah, it is what it is.
All right. Well, you get to have more fun next week with 200 laps at Charlotte. So
Oh God.
I know.
Oh, we race here again. Oh,
I'm
crap.
pretty sure next week here. Let me check the schedule
boy.
real quick.
Don't tell me
If I
I gotta
can-
race at this track again.
If I can find the schedule. Here it is. I could be wrong. Yep, Charlotte.
Oh God. Okay. Well, that's
And
gonna be
it's
fine.
200 laps. Well, is there anyone you would like to thank before you head out here?
Well, I'd like to thank you guys and everyone I had fun racing with. Blaze, Benjamin, Sammy. That was an absolute blast. Like, that was easily, yeah, it was really fun. And I want to thank my teammates Aaron and Malachi for helping me out with the strategy, kind of. And thank you guys for broadcasting. Shout out to Alex for making this whole thing possible. I had a really fun night with the qualifying and everything. And obviously, thank you for broadcasting. You're doing a great job. And thanks for staying up to broadcast the rest of this race. And that's it.
All right, well, congrats on your second place finish tonight. I'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Thank you.
And now it's time to bring in the man of the hour, Dominic Barbagello, who gets and it's not a points paying race, but he does get the All-Star race win here tonight, and also free $20. How do you feel, Dominic?
I'm $20 richer, dude. That's how I feel. I feel happy.
Oh, we
Been
know.
here. Been,
Well, my
no,
bad. You go.
Yeah, you go. No. You're
Well,
good.
we know recent comments and stuff have basically forced you down to the truck series, but you've definitely made a little statement tonight, bringing your 17 Honda into a victory lane in this All-Star race event. So how do you feel about that?
Great. That's all I can say. I just feel fantastic. That's all I got. Can't put anything into words right now.
All right, yeah, got out front late there towards the end with a different pit strategy than from most others, and just survived all the chaos and held on to it at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a two-tire guy. When it's a short run, I always just go for two tires. Like when the car like handles like a boat. But I mean, the car felt nice no matter what. But two tires felt so much better here. I won the 600 on the NIS, so that definitely helped me with winning this.
Well, next week we're heading back to Charlotte for a whole 200 lap race, so we're all going to be up late again. But is there anyone you would like to thank before you head out here?
Chewy, just for letting me even have a chance of racing tonight. That's all I got. That's the only person I can really thank right now. I'm just happy. I want to. I don't even know if I'm racing. I don't know if I'm still allowed to race. So I'm just happy to get the win finally out of the way. It'll be better to win next week.
All right, well, congrats on the win. Congrats on your $20, and I'll see you next week.
Alright, see you, man.
I don't know about you all, but I am tired. It's 1 o'clock. I gotta get up at 5:30. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep this nice and short. Thank you all for coming out here and watching. Thank you to Alexander. Thank you to all the drivers who stayed and put on a great show, even though it's 1 a.m. Eastern time right now. And yeah, next week is Charlotte for the 600. Not well, the Charlotte for 200 laps. It won't go all the way to 1 a.m., but it's definitely going to be a long race. It's our longest race of the season. So yeah, I'll see you guys.